Back in 2016, I think, we were supported by Fundiem Last Pioneer with a grant to study a protein which is overexpressed in breast cancer cells. And at that time, we had found a mutation in a protein which is called HANC, which we thought could be a prognostic marker for patients with breast cancer. And so this is what we were going to study, using a large cohort of breast cancer patients, if we could or not validate the prognostic value of this protein. During this research, we found a very interesting thing, and that actually guided our project over the last 5 years. We found that it was not the mutant protein, but actually the wild-type protein, not mutated, that if present in large quantities in cancer cells of patients with luminal breast cancer, which is the more common and where this protein was never studied before. So if we have this protein in large quantities, these cells become very aggressive. And so we now have the biological basis to support clinical studies. In this setting, use a combination of drugs, and I think this will have in the future a very important impact in the treatment of breast cancer patients. This type of financial support to the research projects is very important because, unfortunately, in Portugal we do not have many funding agencies to apply. We wait a lot for results. We have limited budgets to work on our daily basis, and so it is important to see that the social society and companies, for example, are interested in supporting the research, because these grants, although many times they are smaller in the amount of money that they give, they allow us to do immediate research, and in that sense I think they were very important 5 years ago. They remain very important now. Nowadays, most of the cancers are detected in early stages, and so they are curable. There are still a large percentage of patients that will have metastatic disease, and for this we need better treatments. Patients will always develop resistance because that's natural evolution, so cells will adapt to that environment, some will escape, and so we need to find ways to predict the patients that are going to respond, the ones that we need to switch to another therapy, and then if they progress, we need to find second line, third line, other lines of therapy to treat these patients. So I think the road will never actually end.